Hey, what is up guys? My name is Eric, I'm part of Ghost Gamers, and today I'm going to be showing you the two Megg achievements that are in Halo 1 and Halo 2 Master Chief Collections. So, these ones are a little bit tricky. So, if I remember right, you have to do this on Legendary for this one. On Halo 1 Pillar of Autumn, this is me struggling to jump up on top of these crates, but what you want to do is you want to stay up here for about 15 seconds. And so I do cut it out right here. Actually, I believe I speed it up, if I remember right. Or maybe I just keep it in, because that sounds like me too. I guess I sped it up. And so what you need to do is just go about your business. So I started trying to do this, trying to get the, oh, you know, maybe you don't need to do this on Legendary. I don't remember if I did this on Legendary or if I did this on Easy or anything like that. The reason why I did that was because I was going to actually try and get the, Feet Firmly Planted achievement. Personally, I want to say that I was actually going to attempt it, because I believe this was actually done on Legendary. But anyway, just continue about your normal life until you get to Captain Keyes, which I don't know why I didn't just speed this up or anything like that, but that's fine. If I have to suffer, everyone has to suffer, and I won't complain. So anyway, you get to Captain Keyes. Now that you're at Captain Keyes, what you need to do is go out, kill the 3 grunts that are outside of that door. So this is me waiting because I was waiting for the checkpoint. This was me looking for like ammo on the ground, being all like, where does the ammo come from? So yeah, you want to kill the 3 grunts. I recommend reloading. If you have the bandana skull on, this will make this immensely easier. The thing that I actually learned, so the guide that I saw said that you had to shoot this person in order to get a checkpoint to spawn. I learned you have to be past that first door. So this is me just going to town on him. And so this was me going into the door, shooting him, and then I was all like, you know what, I'll look at the little cute little troll face that's going on. Oh, that's right, you have to get that door open. So get that door open, shoot him, and it should give you another checkpoint. If not, you get a checkpoint once you open the door, which I think is what I was hoping for. Now is what you need to do is you need to kill Keyes. So just shoot him once, and then from what I saw, crouch down back here because that door will open, and then throw some grenades. And if you have the bandana skull on, this makes it so much easier. And I actually did this on my first try, surprisingly enough. I don't know how, because I almost died. So yeah, that was me getting to like the very last little bit of health. And then that right there, you can't really see it, but it's supposed to say Megg. I'm pretty sure I was probably supposed to do that in the original graphics, but anyway, that is the first achievement for Megg, and kind of a challenge, and this is me blowing myself up. Now this is in Halo 2. Now this I sped up because this one is a bitch. So the stipulation with this is you do have to do this on Legendary, and then you also have to have the Thunderstorm skull on. So this is me going through. I cut out all of the deaths. I ended up going through showing only my successes, but you have to go through this entire thing without getting shot once. You get shot once and you're gonna die. So the way that I recommend going about this is getting the Scarab skull, the bandana skull. If you want a Sputnik skull, that works too. Pretty much anything that you think will make this easier. I definitely recommend getting the Sputnik skull, but don't get the Sputnik and the Boom skull because you're going to have a really bad time. You're just going to die constantly. And so this was me. I cleared that room out first. I stay at the very back over here. There was a grunt that came up the doors, and I was all like, hey, I'm not going to do this. I'm not playing this game with you guys today. And I mean, to be completely honest, I think this entire thing took me about, I'd say 30 minutes when it actually worked for me, because I actually had to do this twice, because the first time I actually got hit and didn't realize it. But you can always revert to the last checkpoint. You guys can die. It really doesn't matter as long as you get the as long as you just go through and you don't hit another checkpoint after you've been hit. And so this was me just going in here, making sure that room was clear, shooting down that hallway, making sure that was clear, jumping up there. These rooms, pretty easy. Just stay at the very back and shoot the tunnel. Anytime that you see an enemies pouring out of it, just shoot the tunnels. There was a elite that popped up, and I was all like, nope, I'm not doing this. Like I said though, this one right here, honestly, as long as you're paying attention to your shields and stuff like that, like if you get hit and you notice like the recharge rate going, or like the recharge going up, you'll be fine. I guess technically speaking, if you want to make sure that you're doing this right, do the black eye skull as well, because the only way to get your shields back would be using melee. And so as long as, I mean, killing enemies with melee is brutal as is, especially on legendary. But if you do that, then that way you'll know if you've been hit or not. Because I kind of wish that I would have done that, because I had to do this twice. I went through an entire first try, didn't get the achievement, and I was all like, what the hell, why didn't it pop? And then went back through, did it a second time, and finally got it. Oh, yep, see. So, looks like that right there I messed up on. I thought I got rid of all of the failure, but I guess I didn't. But that's fine, because that'll kind of show you get hit, and you now have to restart from the last checkpoint. And this is me just spraying down the hallway, because I was all like, I hate this, I hate everything, I'm just gonna kill everything. And then, yep, so the character ended up saying, uh-oh, they're leaving the Athens. That's how I knew that it was time to continue. I went to classic view, because I can. Was destroying stuff, because I was angry about the fact that I had to redo it. And then this is me shooting into the tunnel, because I believe the other side is closed off. Oh, nope, it wasn't. But either way, they normally don't come back up, but that's me jumping up there. All the enemies were dead. This part is a little bit tricky, just because this took me, I think, 1 or 2 tries, because you had to make sure that you get both sides at the same time. Then you go up here. The guy dies. I turned invisible. I went off to the side where the terminal is, which that will be in a separate video. I ended up failing a couple times right here. But, I mean, the nice thing is you do kind of learn from your mistakes and stuff like that. So, that person threw a grenade, and I was all like, nope, I'm not going to deal with this. So, I went behind the stuff and then made sure I cleared out the window, because I didn't want anybody to spawn. And then more enemies came out that door. Easy achievement, really, as long as you're super careful. It's tedious and can get kind of annoying. There was an elite inside that door, and I was all like, I'm not doing this today. Shoot down the end of the hallway, continue on. One big reason why you'll notice why I say use the bandana skull is because of how much ammo I go through. This was me being super careful right there. This part I failed at a little bit, just because one of the boxes would fly towards me. That guy went that direction, but anyway, one of the boxes would fly towards me and it hit me and it would kill me. I just kind of went to town on that guy. The 2 guys came out of nowhere, so I killed both of them. And so I jumped up there. It launched me down, so I was like, okay, cool. And you'll kind of notice me going back and forth from like classic and not. And the main reason why is because it just it honestly kind of helps, because sometimes is what ends up happening is like the smoke from the remaster kind of gets in your way. So I was like, okay, whatever, no big deal. This room right here took me a long time to do. This right here wasn't that difficult. We're getting actually really close to the end. Just make sure you turn invisible before you go out the door. Then just continue. There will be some guys coming up from over there. There's, I think, 2 or 3 of them, to be completely honest. That thing dropped, and I was like, cool, I gotta climb all the way back up. Now you're pretty much done killing all the enemies. So I went back to the anniversary, and then the second that the doors open, just run to the left, go to the very back. There is a guy back there, and he'll be all like, oh, thank you for coming and saving me, because I suck. Which is true. He does. But, you should hear... you should hear the audio cue, and then that right there says, Dr. Megg, please pick up. And that's how you get that achievement. So, those are the 2 Megg achievements in Halo 1 and 2 Master Chief Collection. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe, and goodbye.